What's up, YouTube family? Back with a quick video tonight, y'all. I'm not gonna be with y'all long. I'm just gonna touch on a few topics. I'm sitting here looking at my paper, y'all. That way I can try to come with y'all with a little better content. We're gonna talk about child transportation. We're gonna talk about passing pickup. I'm getting a lot of questions, y'all, and I can't answer all the questions. I'm gonna try to make this video in 10 minutes. We're gonna talk about marketing today. Marketing and transportation business, because I feel like that's everybody's issue. We always having issues with marketing, and I just feel like we just gotta think outside the box. I got a couple things down here. First, we're gonna talk about child transportation. Okay, I'm doing child transportation right now while I'm setting up to start my child transportation to get up and running in the next 2 months. So I'm just sharing some of the things that I'm going to be doing. That if you're thinking about child transportation, you're going to have to think about these things and process it. But it is a lot of things that come with child transportation. You have to make sure everything fit. Everything has to fit. Sometimes, one van is not going to be enough for child transportation. There's a chance that you're going to need two, because you're not going to be able to get everywhere that you need to get with one van. So you got to think about all these things when you think about child transportation. You got to think about, are the schools close together? You got to be able to do this, because you can't just say, I got a minivan and I got a 15 passenger, and I'm gonna do, if you got 15 passengers, you just can't say, I got 15 passengers and I'm gonna get 15 kids, and that's gonna be $100 a week, and that's gonna be $1,500 a week, because I can fit 15 kids in my van. You can't process it like that. You gotta go a little bit more detail, because you're not sure if you're gonna get 15 kids from that one school. It's a chance that you only gonna get 15 kids. It may take you 3 schools to get that 15 kids. So you gotta make sure those 3 kids, those 3 schools are in the same area for you to pick up those 15 kids, if that makes sense. You can't just say you're gonna go to one school and get 15 kids, 10 kids, 5 kids, 8 kids. Get that out your head. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. Get that out of your head, because you really don't know until you get out there and see if you can get 5 here, 5 there, and then you might get 3 from the other school. So you gotta look at all this, but take that out of your head if you process them like that, because really you do not know. Okay, transportation marketing. Transportation marketing for child transportation. Okay, of course, schools. You're gonna go to all the schools, you're gonna figure out the schools, you're gonna go in, you're gonna talk to the principals, you're gonna ask parents, teachers night, you're gonna ask, you're gonna do all that. You're gonna see, can you do that? You're gonna network, you're gonna go out, you're gonna network, you're gonna get on these Facebook groups of these schools, you're gonna try to get in, introduce yourself, get on there. That's one thing you're gonna do. Of course, Boys and Girls Club. I tell y'all this all the time. Boys and Girls Club. You network there, leave your information there for the Boys and Girls Club. Then recreation centers. You're going to go all the recreation centers. You're going to try to network with the head of recreation, talk to the people, build a relationship with them, tell them what you do. You in the community, you try to build your business. Of course, you're going to go to the karate places. We network with karate places. Deal with them, go in there and tell them what you do. Transportation company, they might have some work for you. You just never know. Be aware of Little League events in the community. Be aware of that. Find out who, if it's football, baseball, basketball, whatever they have in these games, that most time they're going to have them at a site. They're going to have them at a specific location weekly. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing middle school basketball games or sports, see if you can set up as a vendor at these places. You know what I mean? Especially if you giving a little bit of money to these places. Once you get to that place, you can do that. You can get back to the community. But see who's in charge. Asking you set up a vendor booth for child transportation at these events, at these football games, at these basketball games. Even if you got to pay a little bit of money, asking you set up at an event just for people can see your transportation company when they come by. Okay, this is a child transportation company. Oh, okay, that's nice, that's good. Let them know who you are. They might not need you today. They might not need you right now, but they could later on they need you. They got your car because they met you at the football game. You know, they met you at the basketball game, but you out there. You don't gotta go out there at every game. Maybe you can do it 2 times a month during those seasons. That way, people really get to know you. So that's all I got for child transportation tonight. I got some more coming, y'all, but I figure I just throw that out there. Next thing we're gonna talk about is passenger pickup. First thing you gotta know for passenger pickup. This is the first thing you gotta know. Why should a client choose you over Uber or Lyft? You gotta know that first of all. You gotta have your mission statement. You gotta have why you should choose me. Why am I a good company? That's what you got to figure out first. Let's talk about a few places. Of course, if I'm learning now from talking to people, some places not like North Carolina for Medicaid. It's saying like to me that you got to go through a broker in some states in order to be for Medicaid. Here in North Carolina, you can apply and get your own Medicaid and do your own billing. But I'm understanding now that some states you gotta go through the third party. You can't just do it on your own. So whatever, states like that, then get with Medicaid. If you gotta get a few trips that way, do what you gotta do to get where you going at. But while you doing that, while you building that business, you could while you running Medicaid runs, you could hire somebody else to do your other runs or vice versa. No, you probably would have to do it like that. You could do your Medicaid runs. You could hire somebody to handle the other part of your business, even if it's child transportation or if it's just pass the pickup, trying to build your little taxi company. All right. First of all, you want to do Facebook. You gotta use social media. You gotta use Facebook. You gotta use Google. You gotta have a My Google business page. Do every door direct mail at senior facilities. If you want to focus on senior people, you're going to do a wheelchair van. Every door direct mail. Google all the senior citizen places in the community. Do every door direct mail. That way, they get a card in their box. Old people read their mail. They look at their mail. Just in case they want to get out, you want those type of trips. If you offer Medicaid in that zip code. So you can just try to grow that way if you want to deal with the senior population. I would do every door direct mail, or even if they not doing Medicaid, they just want to get you to the grocery store or just get out little runs like that. Medicaid not gonna pay for that. Medicaid don't gonna pay for the dollars. Of course, if you're doing Medicaid, try to get with the dialysis. That's guaranteed money. Sometimes people pay out their pocket for dialysis. You know what I'm saying? Go to doctor's office. What else I got down here? You want to go to doctor's offices. You want to go to you're gonna go to stores. You're gonna go to a bunch of businesses, and you're gonna talk to managers, and you can give discounted rates for employees, and of course, network with mental health agencies for adults. If you're doing pass and pickup, network with mental health agencies. These mental health agencies are linked with hundreds of clients that's in these communities, in these zip codes that you work with. You wouldn't imagine how many mental health agencies are probably in your zip code that's linked to hundreds of clients that need transportation. That's for pass and pickup right here. I think that's very good too. Okay, so I just want to touch on child transportation. I want to touch on pass and pickup. I know I'm talking real fast, but I know I don't hold y'all. I know I'll keep y'all attention real long. So that's why I came in. So I'm going to give y'all a break. Let's move side real fast. And then I jump into another transportation service that Charles is going to start. That's on my mind. I talked to somebody from the channel, and they were thinking about the same thing. We're going to talk about group transportation. But the type of group transportation that I'm talking about is taking people on trips, short trips nearby, not too far out. You know what I mean? Maybe trips to casinos, work related. Say people at a job want to hang out at night. I was talking to the young lady. I don't know, I was talking to the lady, and she was telling me about some ideas, and what she really did was brought some ideas back up that I had a few years ago, things that I was planning on doing, and I kind of like put it to the side, but she kind of like rebirthed it in me. And we talking like a 2021 Passion, not a party bus. Y'all know I desire to have a party bus, but not a party bus, but we talking about a bus that can take families to the beach. or like big families, you know, if they're having a gathering or whatever, you can present it in your marketing like, you know, why worry about parking? Why worry about having a bunch of vehicles where everybody can just get on a bus and we can take you to the beach? Or we can take y'all on a nights out, you know, a night out downtown, the family trying to get together over the job, had a long week and they all put together and they going here or going there. And you can even do it on the tip when you doing small parties. If people going out of town on the weekend, you know, family going out of town 2 days, decided they just pay for your hotel room. Man, I had a real good conversation. And how you gonna market this? You gonna market through Facebook. You know, you're gonna market through Facebook, you're gonna market through Google, you're gonna push Facebook. I feel like that's the best way to market a transportation service like this. With the transportation service, it can just uplift your business if you're in a place where you can buy a 18 passes a bus. You know, you can make it look good, put tinted windows on there, make sure it got Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? If you got a extra, if you can get it on credit, or if you got a $20,000 investment, it's gonna cost you about 15 to 20 grand to do something like that. Or if you got good credit. But this is something that I want to do. I have a desire to do, and I probably just use this service just as leverage for my business, maybe on the weekends or a few days out the week. This is not nothing you probably gonna run every day. It's probably a bus you just gonna work on the weekends, you know, or whenever needed, you know. But that's just another little service I just wanted to throw in there. And I just wanted to make a quick video tonight, y'all. I hope this could bless somebody. I know I talk fast. I try to get through as quick as possible, y'all. Catch you on the next one. Y'all be blessed.